we have the wonderful Renuka here. You can find her information on the screen in the box below. And we are going to talk with Professor Erik about that pesky thing called free will and how to use it
Mhm.
correctly. I think it's a great
Yeah.
topic because, we have our spiritual contracts, but then we have free will. We have minds of our own, damn it. And sometimes we get in our own way because of that. But Professor Erik, I love you and let us know how to navigate all of this.
He's saying, Professor Eric at your rescue, mom.
We
He
need you,
tips his hat and
baby.
he says.
We need you, baby.
So, the first line that he's written on the blackboard, and he's showing me there's this classroom and showing me whenever these lectures happen, and, he's teaching us in a way, there are so many other souls who gather around him, astrally.
Oh,
There's this phenomenon which had, yeah, it's called astral travel, and souls who are sleeping, that many times he says, when I start teaching or giving these lectures, there are so many souls around me who are astrally traveling in their sleep, and they're attracted by this knowledge and light.
you mean
And
living
he's saying,
people? Souls from living
yeah,
people? Oh,
yeah.
am
And
I
he's
there?
saying,
Am I there in your audience?
Mom, you are in the physical right now, but yes, there are times your soul invariably comes and gets attracted to my energies,
Of
and
course.
I'm doing something important, and you try to be with me, but in the process you learn so much, and this is how downloads happen while we are sleeping, and when you wake up and you have this this sudden bright idea, and you have this sudden bright wisdom to take you through the day, or an important decision or choice is already made in your soul before you wake up, and when you wake up you just know what you have to do.
Wow.
So bring me a classroom full of souls, full of light, and then he's written on the blackboard, he's saying, Mom, before discussing the correct use of free will, since we have so many new viewers, it's very important we understand the actual difference between free will, destiny, karma, spiritual contracts. You see, Mom, there's so much
Oh my
confusion in
gosh.
this spiritual jargon that we use in spiritual definitions, because so many times people get confused.
Yeah.
They say, if we have free will, then what is destiny? Because, like they say, we write our own destiny. And he's saying, Mom, destiny is nothing but our soul plan. We keep
Yeah, I
talking
figured. It's our soul
about
contract.
soul plan.
What we planned in between lives.
Yes. Yes. He's saying why we say we write our own destinies, because we do plan our own soul plans. We write them before coming here. And that is what invariably becomes destiny to us, because whatever we have chosen in our soul plan, nothing more or nothing less will come to us. Because it's the part it's the part of the universe we have kept for ourselves. Before coming down, it's our contract with the universe that this is for me, this
So
vocation,
cool.
this house, this neighborhood.
Oh, that gives me chills.
Yeah,
Just
all of
this
this
is
is
a
for
part
me,
of the
and it's
universe
my
that is
contract with the universe.
mine. That is so cool.
Yes. Yeah. So you see, Mom, when we have marked it that this is mine, when we come into this universe, when we are born, when we come into this body, all of those things are earmarked for us, and they have to come to us.
Mm.
And that is what our soul plan is.
Yeah.
But in any scenario, when after taking in the body, if we choose something which is taking us away from what is meant for us,
Yeah.
which is taking us, off track from our chosen soul plan. That is termed as the wrong use of free will. Because when we come down, we have the free will to choose stuff which is destined for us, or to go way beyond it, out of it, above it, which will only lead to disappointment, because what we are planning or aiming for was not originally what we chose for ourselves. See, Mom, this is a very short, simple, and sweet definition of correct use of free will. So,
Yeah.
free will is something that we get to choose what we have already destined, or something we have not destined, or because we forget once we taken the body, we really don't know what we have chosen.
Yeah.
So choosing the options
Amnesia.
that we have actually
Amnesia.
chosen as destiny,
Yeah.
spiritual amnesia.
Yeah. So, well,
Yeah.
I have this person that emailed me. Sorry to interrupt, but it may have something to do with free will that had the scalar service, but she has not had the abundance in the form of jobs, a job that she's wanted so much, and she's just disappointed. Job offers they just drop away. So, how does that correlate with free will? And her name is Heidi something, I think.
So Eric is writing, Mom, even if not through job, the important thing to notice here and to observe here is, did she get money in some other form? Because abundance is abundance. It can come in various forms.
Yeah.
Now, she's expecting it in form of a job. It's
Right.
not necessary that it can come to it only in one form which she's expecting. The
Okay.
universe might gift her an abundance much better than it. So he's saying, Mom, that is one thing. Besides, he's saying, Mom, when they go for scalar energy work, it takes time. Now
Yeah.
he's showing me that these are two paths, and one path it's of the soul plan,
Yeah.
and the other path is something which is not included in the soul plan. And if your free will, you're using the right free will, you will walk the soul plan path. If you're using it in the wrong way, you will go on to another path. Now, sorry.
Bless
Now
you.
he's saying, Mom, if you've gone on another path, it takes time for us to correct all those mistakes and bring the soul plan path back to the soul. It takes time. So
Yeah.
it really depends how far off you are from your soul plan, and that much harder we have to work, and that much more time we'll take, you know, to bring back the path that was originally meant for the
In
soul
that
to walk on.
part of your
So he's
universe.
saying sometimes, yes, yes. He's saying, Mom, you have to understand the path that we have chosen. We have lamp posts and flag posts and, important milestones that we have chosen. So if I have chosen to be in this school, I'll get opportunities while I'm in that school to go to the next college of my choice.
Okay.
When I'm in that university, when I'm in the college, I have chosen I'll meet the love of my life and then I'll get married and I will marry that person and shift to a neighborhood, which I have chosen. Now, initially, if I choose a wrong school, if I choose a wrong university, all the choices which were dependent on this one choice, they won't happen because if I'm going on this path, here I have not chosen anything for myself. It's an empty path. There's nothing set for me. There's nothing kept aside for me. There's nothing earmarked for me. So, one wrong choice can take me away from my soul plan path and it can complicate my life to an extent where I will have to go through issues which were not originally meant for me, which were not included in my karmic blueprint. I will still learn lessons. I'll still grow as a soul. I will still raise my
Or
consciousness. But but the issue here is that this path will be so much more difficult. Although I might, achieve the same objectives, but the path, the quality of life, the entire
actual.
experience of being in this human body will become so difficult, and that's not called for. Sometimes, souls go through so much negativity and darkness and hatred which their consciousness is not able to hold, and instead of achieving the purpose of that lifetime, instead of raising the level of consciousness, we invite so much pain into us that we need then future lifetimes we need only for healing that pain. We'll come down only
Oh
to heal
gosh.
that pain so that we are able to move forward. Yeah,
Now,
yeah, that happens.
an
So you
example, I
see,
guess, would be suppose that somebody has their AP exams in high school and they decide to go out drinking instead of studying, and so they make such horrible grades that they don't get into the college that they really wanted. Or suppose that they have a college in mind, intuitively they know it's the right one for them, but their parents say, "No, we're going to make you go here." So just those little decisions can change the entire thing.
entire life path,
Yeah.
and so many good and beautiful things that were meant and destined for you, they will not come to you. And he's saying, Mom, how do we know, looking back, how do we know we have made the right use of the free will is,
Yeah.
if your life is easier, if your life is bearable, yes, there are issues, there are lessons, there are spiritual contracts and karma, but you are able to go through it. You have the strength, you have the wisdom, you have the grace for your own self to go through them, to learn, and to, take over those challenges, take on those challenges and come out of it. If your life is livable, it's bearable, it's something that you are always ready to face, that means you have done the right use of your free will and you're on your life path. You think, because simply, mom, for one reason, when we are up there and we are chalking out our soul plan, our soul knows exactly how much it can take in, how much burden, how much pain, how much difficulty it can take in. It will never pack in more than what it is capable of undertaking on itself when
Yeah.
it is in the body. You see, mom,
Mm.
one important thing is, when you're a soul, your ability to take in whatever is very much exaggerated, because you're a soul. You are the part of the life. You are a part of the light. You
Yeah.
can go through whatever you wish. But as soon as the soul takes on the body, there is so much restriction in your ability to, to understand yourself, to be aware of yourself, to be aware of your light,
Mm.
that your capability to take pain diminishes a lot. Now,
Mm.
all those souls who have taken so many lifetimes, they exactly know after all of these lifetimes how much quantity or level of pain they will be able to take in once they take the body. So a
Right.
soul never misjudges that capability. A soul plans a soul plan only as much the soul can go through, so that it does not go haywire or astray from its soul plan, or
Yeah.
experiences more pain than it was needed, because it can lead to so many other consequences. So you think our soul exactly knows what we can take in. So if the soul has packed as much while you're in the body, you will never you will never go through something which is completely unbearable for you. And if you are going through something completely unbearable, you have used your free will in a wrong way, which has led you to a path which was not meant for you completely. So you will not have proper stable relationships, you will not have financial abundance, you will not have stability in life. And because all of these issues come together, it will lead to health issues also. In short, your
Oh, yeah.
entire quality of your life will go for a toss.
Well, what about me? I
You
mean,
think
I
one thing leads to another, another thing leads to.
right. What about my case and the fact that I had to experience what I thought really was unbearable, the loss of my son and the seeing him after he died, etc. So where does that take me, free will wise?
Think, mom, there are.
I
He's
mean,
saying,
did I
mom,
write
there
that
are
into my contract?
areas where.
Did I put
Yes,
that in?
he's saying, mom, all of it was written.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Next
He's
time I'll
saying
just
that
get the
is.
Cliff Notes.
He's saying, mom. He's saying, mom, that is why we are able to bring in this change that we are able to. This was the
Oh,
purpose.
yeah,
And the pain that you went through, and the pain that you went through, it was necessary to, awaken your soul to this purpose. That pain was needed to shake your consciousness while you're in the body. And we have been working together in many lifetimes. And this lifetime, we chose to work. I was meant to be in this world, and I was meant to be in the other world, and we had to serve in that way. Now, for that, it was important that I leave, and for your consciousness to awaken to this beautiful, wonderful purpose of bringing awakening and light to so many other souls. That was needed. He's saying, so many times the consciousness is sleeping in our body once we take the body. To awaken the consciousness, pain is the only
yeah,
measure we need, because while you're in the body, pain and hurt is what will awaken you. Joy, light, oneness, friendship, all of this is not going to touch your soul while your soul is in the body.
right. It'll just
So
make the
he's
pain
saying,
more bearable.
he's saying,
Yeah.
yes,
By the way,
exactly.
the internet
See,
is
mom, it's
getting
a journey. It's a
internet
journey.
is getting
You went
spotty.
through that.
The internet is getting
Oh,
real spotty. But
I'll just change it.
okay.
I'll just change it. I'll just use another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome back, people. Sorry, there's a lot of rain where Renuka is, so that's why the internet is so unstable. But we'll wrap it up. And what else have you got to say, Professor Eric, about free will and the correct use of it?
He's saying, Mom, we will continue this in our second part. But right now, I want them to understand the right use of free will always bring them closer to the soul plan. It will give them peace, it will give them fulfillment, it will help them connect with their own soul. And the wrong use of free will take them away from their soul plan. It will make their life difficult and unbearable. And there will be a lot of times when this free will be tested. These will be important decisions and choices which we make, where what, who would be the person we will marry, what would be the career that we'll follow, what is which is the country or the place that we'll reside in. So you see, mom, these important decisions and choices what will determine always bring you peace. It will always make your life easier, and it will make your future very much clear in front of you. It will something which will give you fulfillment. And if you have to understand whether we are using the free will right way or wrong way, we'll discuss more about it in the
Okay.
next lecture. We'll continue this topic. But for now, we have to understand it's not about emotions, it's not about other people, and if we are hurting them, it's all about our soul, our path, and what makes our life easier, what makes us feel connected to ourselves, and something which does not take us away from our own self.
Yeah, it's like,
But we'll discuss it in
okay, but it's
detail
like
in the next
you
lecture.
have to listen to your heart, your intuition, in order to know what path you're going to be on. Instead, if you don't listen to your intuition, that's where the universe will kind of knock you in the head and say, nope, wrong way, correct, correct, abort mission. So listen to your heart.
Yeah.
You want to
But
stay.
there have
You
been,
want to choose
yeah, but
free will correctly.
there have been there have been times when we don't even know what our heart wishes or wants, when our
True.
heart is confused.
Mm.
In those during those times, he says, just give it time. Time will decide for you, because what you have chosen in your soul plan will come and stand clearly in front of you. If
Oh,
you're not able to make a decision or choice, if you feel confused what your heart actually wants, which is so many times the case, he's saying just give it time. And on the right time, the right choice will stand completely clear in front of you, because you have made that choice in the spiritual, and that has to come in front of you. So
tincture
time will
of time.
also help you decide.
Tincture of time. It's a really good, valuable tool in medicine as well. So thank you, Renuka. Do you have
Yeah.
anything coming? Any workshops or anything coming up?
Just my mediumship subjective courses, individual courses,
Hey,
which they can always email me and inquire. And yeah,
that's
that's it.
awesome. Take advantage of that, guys. Take advantage of it. It'll make your life better. All right. Thank you, Renuka. Thank you, Professor Eric. I love you both, and I love all
Thank
you guys
you.
out here. Hit the like and the subscribe button, please. Because if you don't, then you're going to be off your soul plan. I'm kidding. All right. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Stay dry.